Thank you for having us. I wanted to talk briefly with you. I know you pretty much know what I'm going to ask you about. What I want to talk about first is this, is that the gangs in Chester County. We know this is nothing new. This has been going on in Chester County for a while, but I want you to understand something. This is not just in the city of Chester or the outskirts of Chester. We have documented gangs in Great Falls, Fort Long, and Richburg. And this is a serious issue. In the past 2 years, we've had a murder that happened last January that involved gang members. Last year, we had a murder on York Road involving gang members. And this, recently, Councilman Odell Williams was killed by individuals that were in gangs. We have to make a statement. We have to. And I'm asking for more manpower. Here it is in the budget year of 2013-2014. I asked for 5 cars, 10 computers, and 10 positions, 10 more deputies. I got 0 from council. 2014 to 2015, I asked for 5 replacement patrol cars, 10 new patrol cars, replacement duty weapons, the handguns that my deputies carry. I asked for bulletproof vests for my deputies. I asked for computers, 10 in-car video cameras, and 12 positions. The only thing I got from council was 1 video camera. I have 52 sworn officers, and council only allows me $7,500 for overtime. This has got to stop. It's got to stop. I don't know how many more people have to be killed in this county. I don't know whether it has to be one of you or one of your family members that has to be killed in this county. Regardless of whether you politically like the sheriff or don't like the sheriff, my job is to protect the people of Chester County. And these deputies are out here to protect the people of Chester County. And I think it's sad that we can't get any kind of cooperation from this council. There should be no reason why we can't work together. No reason. But on a good day, I have 5 deputies patrolling this county, 580 square miles. We answer in a month an average of 2,300 calls, 547 calls a week, 78 calls per day, 3 calls per hour. With these men and women that you see standing behind me. And that covers from York County, all the way to Lancaster, to Fairfield, all the way to Union. And if one of these guys get in a situation anywhere in this county, it's gonna take them at least 30 minutes for backup to get there. Because we don't have the manpower. And again, this is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. I don't understand why we can't work together. And I'm asking you for more manpower. You know, I don't agree with a lot of things that go on as far as council, but we spend money on certain things. But I do believe in protecting the citizens of Chester County. And every one of these cases that I just mentioned, 3 murders. 3 murders in this county, and how many more does it have to take? You know, we've been denying that there's gangs in Chester for a long time. Well, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. It's everywhere in Chester County. Everywhere. Now, I don't know how much you value your life, but I value their life a whole lot more. And I value my deputies' lives a whole lot more. And when they can't even get bulletproof vests to protect the citizens of Chester County, then we got an issue. And when it gets to the point that gangs are threatening law enforcement in Chester County, we got a serious issue. Because I can tell you this right now, my guys are not backing up. We're out here to serve and protect, and we're gonna serve and protect.
what I would propose, since it is a county problem, is that this council appoint a committee to create a task force that involves participants from your office. You would appoint from the city of Chester, from the other municipalities, to involve SLED, the solicitor's office, the school district, because there are issues with the schools, and of course you have resource officers there, and maybe our county attorney. But have a task force to look into and research what exactly needs to be done with regard to violent crime and gang activity in Chester County.
Councilman Jordan, I understand that you want to start a task force with solicitor's office and other agents and stuff like that. And that's commendable on your part to even start this task force. But I will say that I think that's just talk. Because the bottom line is just right here, why you forming your task force, my officers' lives are in jeopardy, and the people of Chester County are in jeopardy. And if you want to, we can sugarcoat this all you want. Let's make it clear. We can sugarcoat it all you want. But why don't you get them solicitors and yourself and these other councils come bribe with my officers and see what they up with every day? Because while you forming your task force, gang members are out here threatening people. They're out here breaking in people's houses. They're out here attacking people. And they're out here threatening my officers. So you can talk about it as a task force all you want. We need action.
Are you willing to participate in this task force?
I'm participating what you want to, but let me tell you something. I patrol these streets, not you.
I understand that, sir.
I hadn't seen any one of y'all come out and get in a patrol car. We've invited you.
I've been in a patrol car.
What, in the office, in the parking lot? Did you patrol with my guys?
I patrolled with Darby.
Really? I tell you what, come out this Friday night.
This is scary.
No, it's more than scary.
It's scary.
It's more than scary, because you know what? And Councilman, I tell you, I respect you, but you know what? You don't wear that badge and that gun, and you ain't locking up nobody, and ain't nobody threatening you.
It's scary for me just being in the car.
So, you know, you can start your task force. We can talk about it all you want, but I truly believe now that, you know, we've come forward, we've asked you to help us, we've asked to work with you, so like I said, maybe to take somebody in your neighborhood to get killed.
Well, Sheriff Underwood.
Is that what we're saying? I mean, we're gonna keep talking about it.
Sheriff,
I'm asking a question.
what I'm proposing,
I think these people
what
have to
I'm
know.
proposing is that you participate.
I understand your
in a
proposal, and I answered your
community-wide-
question. I said I would.
Yes,
But
sir.
I asked you this. It may not be on your street, but it's in your district.
I hope that there are no more murders.
Well, we would hope so, but you know what? We have to make a stand.
I agree.
This is the first time that I ever, in all my years of service, recollect that we amended a budget to meet the needs. And now here it is, 3 weeks later, because of a tragic situation, we're back.
So then I take it that you are not in favor of giving us more manpower to protect the people of Chester County. Is that what you're saying, Councilman Lucas?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking you a question.
I didn't say that.
So you're talking about something
You're
totally
trying to
different.
put words in my
I asked you a
mouth.
Mr. Chairman, we're not going to, this is not a place to argue with anybody. We're not going to work.
We're on the
it's not-
agenda to talk about
I
gangs.
understand, but you guys can't be arguing. It's
I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't think it's appropriate to argue with you.
And
Well-
Sheriff, I would just like to ask a question, like you say, what happens tonight and tomorrow night? I'm already for help, you know that. But you can't get the 4 officers tonight, you know,
No,
even if
but
we
you-
voted.
but you're exactly
So
right.
it's gonna be a time to
But
kill
you-
you,
but-
that's
but-
what I'm saying.
and I understand, Ms.
So
Scott.
we need to work peacefully.
We need to work at getting more manpower. I don't care about task force.
Does it
I'll be on
have
any
to be
task force you
4?
wanna be.
Does it have to be 4 officers?
Listen,
You
I'm
couldn't do
asking you
two?
to meet me halfway. I've told you what I've asked for in the past. The council hasn't given me anything. This council has given me nothing.
This council did not cut your budget.
This council didn't give me anything extra in my budget either. They
We
gave me
voted
enough to
on the
maintain.
budget as presented.
No,
Sheriff.
I just told you what I asked for. Maybe you weren't there either.
The budget
You
is
seem to be
presented
talking
to
about,
us as council.
okay, let me ask something, Council. What are we talking about now?
We're talking about more additional people.
Okay,
And my
now, what's your
understanding,
question?
and my understanding, the amount that you're asking for is gonna be close to between $750 and $1 million. And Sheriff, we're a rural county. We don't have that kind of money. And one of the statements made by a citizen was,
Let me ask
find the
something.
money. You don't find money. It's either
Okay.
there or it's not there.
Mr. Lucas,
Yes, sir.
since you brought up a little bit about the 911, I received a letter from council that they were gonna take it within 30 days. They didn't get it, so what happened to that money?
You have to ask the treasurer.
No, you talking, I'm asking you.
It's not my role to
Okay, so you don't know, right?
Mr.
It's
Chair,
not my role
Okay.
to micromanage.
Back to this guy, you interrupting this guy, yes ma'am.
Mr. Chairman.
But I was just saying that, okay, you asked for 4. I was saying if you could not use some of the, other gentlemen, you have 52, you have 24 in the field, and including your detectives. I was asking if not some of these people could be pulled in other areas to work on the game force or whatever.
Yes ma'am.
And like you say, something has to be done now. Well, nothing can be done right this minute. You couldn't get the money, you couldn't have the officer, you got to train them. So that's why I said we need to work through this in a peaceful transaction.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly right. But I think we need to set some dates, some deadlines instead of talking about it.
Okay, well now, the next budget session starts, I believe, in about April. February. Okay, well, it's December now. It's December now.
How many officers are gonna die between now and April?
Excuse me?
Watch out, Trey.
He asked a simple question, how many officers?
I mean, not on the agenda, you are, Chair.
Okay, I am, and I'm asking for it. How many more officers are gonna die? How many more citizens are gonna die? How many council members are gonna die?
This, you're not threatening us, are you?
I asked you a simple question, you
I'm asking
understand?
you, you're threatening us.
Mr.
Well, I'm
Roddy?
not threatening
No.
Do you feel threatened?
That's what you do.
Do you feel threatened?
No, I don't.
I asked you a question, so why you asking me, am I threatening you?
Why did
don't
you
feel
say
threatened. I asked you, how many more council
I
members are
stayed
gonna
here all
die?
night long and kept my mouth shut. And you've been up here bullying around.
Bullying?
Bullying.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'll be a bully then.
your bully's over.
Yeah. How many more people? Because these people here wanna know.
We done told you, the money is not available right now. We do not have it. We got a budget that'll start we start a budget session in February. So that's when we can come up with the money. We don't have the budget. We do not have that kind of money. We don't. We set a budget. You need to go talk to the state legislature. They done cut us over $1 million a year for the last 5 years. We almost $7 million in the hole
Okay.
from that state money.
Let me ask you another question then. You got all these citizens here in Chester County that are concerned about their safety, and you talking about budget. All right, I understand about budget. Tell me why is it then when I offer you free labor to cut down on money that you choose to pay somebody to come in and do the labor?
I'm not paying anymore. I
Anymore?
work mine out of my budget.
Anymore?
That's the thing you
Okay.
gotta do.
All right. And the thing is, I'm the highest authority in the county, so my budget should be high. But the
Yeah,
bottom line
it
just
is.
right-
It's
The
31%.
bottom line just right here.
It's
Like I said,
31%.
we here to talk about gains and we here to talk about my people
Your
need more
budget,
manpower.
your budget is
What are we
31%.
gonna do about that?
The
The way to get there is not by arguing.
No,
This is embarrassing. This is not the way to handle it.
we use it.
There's a lot of guilt here,
I'm asking a question.
there's nobody here, I support law enforcement, y'all know that. There's a way to get to this thing, this is not the way to do it though.
What can we do?
We can talk like reasonable people, but where this is going now is not reasonable, and it does not shine well on Chester County, and there's.
I agree with you, and it don't shine well on Jefferson County Council that don't support sheriff's office.
Well, Chester County does support it. We can do better. We can do better. We can get to the end of this wherever we need to be, but we have to do it by working together, not by arguing, not by bullying, not by whatever. And nobody wants anybody to get killed. Nobody wants anybody.
Okay.
Odell was a good friend of mine. I was on the phone with him the day he died. Okay?
He was a good friend of mine too.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And Odell's just one of others, and nobody wants
So
anybody
we're
else.
gonna sweep that under the rug, he's just one of others?
No, we're not gonna sweep anything under the rug.
Okay, that's the point.
It needs to be addressed, but we can't come in here arguing, it's not gonna solve anything.
We're not arguing.
You are arguing, they're arguing, and it's no need for it. So let's bring it down, let's figure out a way, I say
Go
let's
ahead.
figure out a way to get there, okay?
Mhm.
Let's figure out a way to get more manpower on the street. I know that's what we have to work on, but other way that it's going, it's not gonna get anybody anywhere, except to look like a bunch of damn fools in the Charlotte media, which we're not. We're better than that. And we get beat up on, we're better than that, we can behave better than that, all of us.
What do you suggest?
I suggest you let us work on it for a little while and see if we can come up with some money to try to come up with some money, or if we take Brad's suggestion, which is fine, to come up with some money to try to help the situation. Maybe we will, maybe we can't, but you know, I'm willing to try. I'm just one. I think my fellow councilman will try too. So, but the other way that we're going about it's not good.
That's fine. I don't think we can wait to April though.
Maybe we won't have to. I can't answer that question. I know that I'm willing to try to do whatever.
You want to make that motion?
Well, the motion's already been
I
made.
got a motion.
He made a motion. He had a second. There's a motion on the table.
McCall.
And it was February, didn't you say
February,
February,
yes, ma'am.
not April, February? It's December now.
Let's try his way, and let's try to see what we can come up with between now and then. I mean, you're looking at a couple of months to see, you know, in the meantime, we can find you some more help. You know? I don't know what else to do. I know that what's happening ain't gonna get us there.
We'll call for the question. All in favor of Mr. Jordan's motion, signify by raising your right hand, please. All in favor?
And get it there in a speedy fashion.
Thank you. Thanks, Sheriff.
Thank you.